Hey gang, welcome back to another video. I got one more video. We're going to end April with the huge Project Use It Up Spring 2024 Empties video. We have a lot to go through in this video, so I'm going to try not to make it too long, but it's probably going to be a doozy. So grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's go ahead and get started here. So I started my Project Use It Up at the beginning of February. It ran from February, March, and April. We're going to go through the products that I emptied out that was not in my Project Use It Up, as that tends to happen. And then we're also going to go through the products that I emptied out that was in my Project Use It Up. Thank you so much for being here. So yes, Project Use It Up Spring was a lot of fun. It was definitely a little overwhelming. I definitely picked out way too many products. Some of the products I couldn't even keep track of, and some of the products I didn't even touch because I just couldn't get to them. And I was like, I don't even remember putting this in my Project Use It Up, but I did watch through my older videos to see kind of what I did put in, what I did not put in. And I did do a Project Use It Up update, which I wasn't really happy with that video. The video was off from the audio, and then I did a terrible job at explaining anything. So yes, we're going to do a little bit better here in this video. So let's go ahead and get started here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Chris. I love Bath & Body Works. I love candles, fragrance, home decor, and much more. So I'm super excited to share with you what I emptied out for February, March, and April. We have the products that I did empty that was not in my Project Use It Up. So let's go ahead and go through these items. I emptied a lot of products these past 3 months, a lot of different products, so I'm so excited. Okay, so the first one that we have here is the Winter Candy Apple Whipped Sugar Body Scrub. This is candied red apples, winter rose petal, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. Very very candy, apple-y. It definitely has that, just a hint of cinnamon. I get that orange. It's kind of like a little fruitiness to it. The maple leaf, I don't really get a whole lot of that. Winter rose petals, don't really get winter rose petals. It's just a good kind of like wintry candy apple scent. So yeah, this one I actually did not use as a body scrub. So I did a video a little while back going through kind of like products, how I use them, how I get through them. And a lot of people commented on that video saying like a bunch of other ways how they use products. And one of them that caught my eye was somebody who said that they use their body scrubs as hand scrubs. So I thought that was such a good idea. So I had this at my hand sink. I just used it as a hand scrub. And then I put some body lotion on, and ooh, my hands felt so good. So that is where this was, and that is where it got emptied at. I love the packaging. So this is from 2021. Absolutely beautiful packaging. They did such cute packaging a long time ago when I first started shopping at Bath & Body Works, but they're finally bringing that back now with the summer hand soaps that I'm so glad about. All right, next product here. Sticking with the winter candy apple theme here, we actually finally went through one of the concentrated detergents. So this is from the Holiday Laundry line from 2023. So this is Winter Candy Apple. This one has red apples, crisp pears, and candied oranges. So this was the laundry detergent. Smells really, really good. So yeah, this was really easy to get through. It kind of was just sitting on my washer, and I would use it every time I washed some clothes. You know, something you don't really have to think about that is possible to just use up. So yes, we did end up using up the Winter Candy Apple one. The laundry it's okay. It cleans the clothes. It doesn't really smell like the formula, like what am I trying to say? Whatever the fragrance is, it doesn't really smell like that on the clothes or whatever you end up washing, but it smells really good in the bottle. So if you want something that really does clean and does a good job at that, definitely use the laundry. But if you're really kind of wanting it to stick around the fragrance, it didn't really work for me. But they also have fragrance boosters, but they are like $20 retail. I don't know if they're worth $20 for the retail price, but maybe at 75% off, maybe they would be worth grabbing. But I think I am good on the laundry detergent. All right, next up here, we have a fine fragrance mist. We have wrapped in vanilla, soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly cream. Super vanilla, super creamy. This is like one of the best vanillas that Bath & Body Works has came out with. One of my favorite vanillas. So absolutely amazing. I really hope that they bring this back out. All right, next up, we have a antibacterial moisturizing hand sanitizer in warm vanilla sugar. So this was just sitting at my desk at work, and it was absolutely amazing. I think everyone was using it up. This one I get a lot more of that kind of sweeter vanilla kind of vibe inside of the sanitizer. So this one smelled super, super good. I used this throughout the winter months. I use this for February, March, even through April. I really love the moisturizing hand sanitizers. I wish they would move to that for the Pocketbacks as well. But yeah, absolutely love this formula. I would totally repurchase this. And I would totally repurchase the wrapped in vanilla as well. The other two products I wouldn't like repurchase. Like if I really like wanted to, I would not want to repurchase those, if that makes sense at all. Let's see, we have a loofah here, so we go ahead and we use that up. We have a single wick candle here, so we have a Sweetheart Cherry. So this one, it burned pretty good. It has a little bit of wax on the side, but burned super clean all the way down. Love, love, loved this candle. So this was wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. This came out for the Valentine's Day collection for 2024, and I'm so sad that they did not bring out a 3-wick candle. Totally missed opportunity. But yeah, this one was super, super good. I finally stocked up on this candle. I think I have like 6 or 7 of them now. Love that one. Let's see, we have a mini fine fragrance mist, also in Sweetheart Cherry. So this came out again for Valentine's Day this year. Such a good pistachio vanilla scent. Not a whole lot of cherry, but definitely a great scent. They don't really do a whole lot of like pistachio and vanilla scents. I've been hearing ones coming out for summer this year. Cannot wait to try. I think it's like pistachio and amber. Cannot wait to try that one. But Sweetheart Cherry, it's a little bit of cherry, a lot of pistachio and vanilla, but this one I would totally repurchase, and I already have. And then we have the Tropidelic and the Mini Body Cream. I took this on vacation with me when I went on vacation in March, and I used this, kind of try to give myself a little tropical vibe. But Tropidelic is just too much for me. It's too exotic. It's a good scent. It's a very tropical, sweet, exotic scent. You definitely get that like misty rainforest. It has ylang-ylang, and then it also has, I think, irresistible passion flower. Super, super strong, kind of like tropical, perfumey scent. Wasn't one of my favorites, but absolutely beautiful packaging. And I do not cut open my packaging because I do like to collect the products even though they are emptied. Just something that I like to do. So you'll see how some of the products are cut up and some of them aren't, because I decided to make my own decision and just not cut them up from now on or mark on them. All right, next up here we have the Tutti Frutti Candy and the hand cream. This is from the 2024 Easter collection. I think they did an okay job this year for Easter. It smells so good. It smells like jelly beans. It smells like berries. It smells like a little lemon candy-like. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely love Tutti Frutti Candy. I would repurchase that every year, and I have for the past 3 years. All right, we have, it looks like a couple more items in here. So we have a Vanilla Bean Noel and the Exfoliating Glow Body Scrub. So this one has scent notes of fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. Sorry if that was out of frame a little bit. So this one I did cut open just to try to get all of the product out. But I have a pretty good method. I can get out about 95% of the product from all of the bottles. So yes, okay, so this one I did use up. I will repurchase Vanilla Bean Noel every year. I absolutely love that one. Okay, next up, we have a couple Wallflower refills, and that's going to be all of the products I used up that was not in my project Use It Up. So first thing here, we have Luminous and the Wallflower refill. I love the Luminous scent. Not a huge fan of it in the Wallflower, though. It's a little too floral for me. But this is Ruby Currant, Gilded Iris, and Praline Amber. I wish there was a little bit more of that Praline Amber, a little bit more of that fruity nuttiness that I get from the body care. But the Wallflower refill is still a good powdery, pretty scent for the bathroom. But yeah, absolutely love the scent note Iris, so I had to have the Luminous Wallflower refill. I have like 1 or 2 more of these, and I would not repurchase the Wallflower refill just because it was a little too on the floral side for me. But love that scent. And then the last one that we have here is the Irish Cream Pound Cake. This was a hit when this came out. So this is Irish cream liquor. We have fresh baked pound cake and chocolate caramel drizzle. This is such a awesome scent. You definitely get that chocolate and caramel drizzle. You get that fluffy vanilla pound cake, and then a hint of that kind of like Irish cream liquor. It's not like it's not super strong in the liquor aspect, but it really is a good kind of pound cake, chocolatey, caramely, desserty type of wallflower refill. Absolutely amazing. I think I got like 14 of these. So yeah, definitely a repurchase. I absolutely love this one. So glad that I have more of these. Definitely they need to bring that out every single year because it was so good. It's a really good addition to the pound cake collection as well. Okay, so that is everything that I used up and emptied that was not in my project Use It Up. So now let's jump into the huge box that we have for my project Use It Up items. Okay, next up is this huge box filled with Bath & Body Works products that we emptied out. So let me go ahead and sort it out a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and go through those products. Okay, so I have everything spread out here. We have a total of 72 products that we emptied for spring. Project Use It Up for February, March, and April. So that is a really, really good number. Just seeing all of this product emptied and used up is absolutely amazing. Yes, I do use up my products. I also indulge in my products, and I also enjoy myself when I'm using my products. So I don't just hurry up and rush through these products. I really do enjoy each and every second that I have using these products. So let's go ahead, since we have a bunch here, we're just going to go ahead and jump right in here to one of the first things that I have here in front of me, and that is going to be a bunch of the Gingham Gorgeous products. So we have the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream. We have the Moisturizing Body Wash. We do have a Fine Fragrance Mist. We have the Shower Gel. We got the body scrub, completely emptied out. We have the hand cream. And then we also have the travel size perfume pen. So yes, we did a really good job at getting all of these Gingham Gorgeous products done. I was so happy. So Gingham Gorgeous is pink strawberry, peach nectar, and peony blooms, like I mentioned earlier. Really good strawberry, peachy, floral scent. Oh, it's so good. It's like a fruity perfume with a floral little essence to it. I love the strawberry in here. The moisturizing body wash. I love the moisturizing body washes. I love the formula. I really do feel moisturized more than I do after using the shower gels / body washes. So this was back when they were still making shower gels. So this one, I did mark this one. So it was up here. So I used that one all the way up. The moisturizing body wash and the body cream, I only used a little bit of it because I used it to review it last year when it came out, or 2 years ago. So absolutely love the body cream and the moisturizing body wash. I would totally repurchase those. I would repurchase the shower gel as well. And then the body scrub, we have a line right here. So I went from there all the way down to here. I love this. This is the Foaming Sugar Body Scrubs. Besides the creamy one, the Foaming Sugar Body Scrubs are one of my favorites. I've really been not really liking the glowing body scrubs. They don't feel as exfoliating, and they kind of just feel like, at this point, I feel like it's just a waste of money because you're not really getting the exfoliation that you're probably wanting from that scrub. And the scent, I don't know if the scent is really like that long lasting, but the sugar scrubs and the creamy sugar scrubs, absolutely love those. So Gingham Gorgeous, if they brought it back out in the Foaming Sugar Body Scrub, I would totally repurchase it. I loved using that. It's not like too abrasive, but it's also like not too soft. Oh, I love the body scrubs. Okay, and then we have the Gingham Gorgeous Fine Fragrance Mist. Absolutely love this. It smells so good. It definitely is a long-lasting scent. And then the perfume here, I love the perfume. It smells just like the body care, just a little bit stronger since it is a concentrated perfume. But I love collecting these little perfume pens. I love that it came with a pink cap. And then the hand cream here, hand cream smelled really, really good. Sometimes I'll use my hand creams as body creams as well. So absolutely loved the Gingham Gorgeous set there. Would totally repurchase that scent. And I think it's still out in the stores. They did not discontinue that one. Okay, next up here, let's do this set. So we did use up and empty the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. So this one is from 2021. It was starting to smell not as great, the fine fragrance mist and the shower gel. But this one is pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallows, and creamy sandalwood. I absolutely love this scent. The one that they brought out last fall smells so good, super strong. But this one's a really good kind of like your typical marshmallow pumpkin kind of latte. The sandalwood, it's a nice creamy sandalwood. It adds a little kind of like sophistication, some woodsiness to it, not too much, but it's not like a full-on kind of gourmand scent. I feel like that the creamy sandalwood does kind of tone down the gourmandness, but definitely love this. I had this one, so it was right here. So I had it right here and it used the rest of it up right there. And then this, once I was done with my shower gel, I think it was like right about here. I just used the rest of this for like room spray. I spray this on my curtains, but I absolutely loved this packaging. Yes, they need to bring back the most adorable packaging. I don't know why they stopped doing that, but I loved the packaging when I first started shopping at Bath & Body Works. Okay, so there's Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. All right, next set here that we went through and we emptied, and that is going to be Sweetheart Cherry. This one is wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. Look at the packaging. The packaging is everything. They did such a good job on this collection. So this is, the wild cherry is not super strong in this scent, unfortunately, but I do get a lot of the pistachio and the whipped vanilla. Says, bring out your inner sweetness with the sense of juicy cherries, savory pistachio, life's dreamier with a sweet treat. Super, super good pistachio scent. You get that vanilla. It's a little nutty. The cherry is there, but it fades away pretty quickly, but totally a repurchasable item here. I'm so glad that I already bought my backups because we went through the fine fragrance mist, the body cream. Loved the body cream. It was so like thick and creamy, smelled so delicious. So yeah, absolutely loved the body cream. I think this is a body cream that's gonna go bad pretty quickly though. So I'm definitely gonna use up my other one before like the next year and a half. And then we also have the body wash. Didn't really care, so much for the packaging on the body wash here, but still pretty cool looking. I love the metallic look of it, but the body wash smells super good. Oh, it's like a cherry pistachio vanilla dream. Yeah, I think the body wash was definitely my favorite product out of the three, and then the body cream, and then the fine fragrance mist was my next favorite, but absolutely fell in love with Sweetheart Cherry. It took me a minute to get there, but we finally got there, and it's such a good scent. All right, next set here of body care that we used up here. This is going to be the Pastel Skies. So we have the shower gel and the fine fragrance mist. The shower gel was right here, so we used a good amount there. This is soft cloud berries, pink spun sugar, and coconut musk. And then the fine fragrance mist was right about here. And then we used it all the way up, nothing left in here. It smells really, really good though. I get that coconut. I definitely get that kind of muskiness. And then the berries and the pink sugar, it's just a really good addition. So it kind of tones down that like sugariness with that coconut musk. But it's a really, really good scent. They have brought this out, I want to say the past 2 years they brought it out, and then they did not bring it back out this year. So hopefully we see it return soon. But I absolutely loved this packaging. It's so like tie-dye like. It has the pink clouds. Absolutely loved this fragrance. So I would totally repurchase Pastel Skies now that I have emptied that set. And then I also paired that with the Confetti Daydream body wash or shower gel here. This one does not have scent notes, so I honestly don't remember what the scent notes are. It's like a little sugary. I think there's some berries in there, but it mixes really well with the Pastel Skies. So love Confetti Daydream. I would totally repurchase that one. And then we also have the Love Cotton Candy Champagne here in the moisturizing body wash. And I'm sure we have all seen it by now. Yes, the packaging back then, this is what used to happen. So yes, not a huge fan of the packaging. I love the way it looks, but the fact that it like cracks and then look, I already have it on me. The flakes get all over the bathroom, all over the bathtub, all over you. It's not fun at all. So this was a really, really good scent though. Bubbly rosé, sweet strawberry, and pink sugar. It smells like cotton candy. It smells like berries. It has a little rosé hint to it. Super, super good. And then also the hand cream. The hand cream started doing the same thing. So yeah, the packaging was a no. Loved the way it looked though, but absolutely love this scent. They really need to bring back Cotton Candy Champagne because it's such a good one. But loved those products. Totally repurchase those. Okay, next up here, let's talk about a product that I was not a fan of, that I will not be repurchasing ever again. I do have one more set of this in a different scent, but after that, I will not be repurchasing these. I tried it out again, and I'm still not a fan. So this is the shower steamers. So we did empty this one out. This is eucalyptus and lavender. You get 6 tablets, and they are kind of pricey at $19.95. Sometimes you can find these at the sales, like the aromatherapy sales, body care sales, but they just don't do anything for me. Like, it smells really good. It smells very, you know, therapeutical, but I put it in my bathtub, like on the side, in the back, in the front. It just doesn't matter where I put it. I cannot smell it. It just doesn't do what, like, I think it should do. So, I don't know. These just aren't super strong, and I don't know. I just don't recommend these. I think they don't work. I'm not a fan of them. So, there is the shower steamers and Breathe Deep Eucalyptus and Lavender. Not a fan. I would not repurchase those. All right, let's go through some Pocketback Sanitizers. I went through a lot of Pocketback Sanitizers, so when I'm at work, I always carry one with me. So the first one we have here is Radiant Sky. I was not a fan of Radiant Sky. It has, I think, like this mango lychee note that is just super, super strong, and I am just not a fan of that scent note. So Radiant Sky, I love the kind of like blue sanitizer that was in here, but this one was full, I believe, and we emptied that one out. So I would not repurchase that one. We have Fresh Rainfall, emptied this one out. This one was just like a typical kind of like fresh rainfall-y type of scent. It smells good. I don't think I would repurchase this one though. It didn't really grab me that much. And then we have Warm Vanilla Sugar. I would totally repurchase this one. I just think it smells so good. It smells good on me. And I just think the Pocketback formula, I wish they would switch it to the moisturizing one. I have the Champagne Toast here. The Pocketback Sanitizers, they can be very drying to my hands. So I really wish that they would switch over to the moisturizing ones. But I would still repurchase the Pocketbacks. I think I really love them. They're going away from like the dyes, so that way they maybe last a little longer, or they look more appealing after a couple years. But these actually do have expiration dates. So on the bottom, it tells you it expires the month and the year. So this expires November of 2024. So we got this Pocketback out of the collection before it expired, but Champagne Toast is such a good one. I totally recommend this one. I think it's like, it has a little, I want to say like champagne. It has maybe tangerine, but it's super fruity, bubbly, bright, super good scent. And then we also have Winter. Winter is one of my favorite winter scents. I don't remember the scent notes, but it just gives off a wintry vibe, and I absolutely love it in the December month, so I would totally repurchase Winter. All right, next one we have Peach Prosecco Macaron. This one, I don't think I would repurchase this one. It smells like a peach bakery, but the bakery or the peach note is super, super strong. And I'm not like a huge fan of peach body care or peach candles or really peach anything, but this one was a good kind of bakery scent. I really do miss this bakery collection. I really wish Bath & Body Works would bring back out the bakery collections. All right, next up we have Rose Water and Ivy. This one was pretty strong on the rose and the ivy. Very good spring scent though, but I would not repurchase Rose Water and Ivy. A little bit too floral for me. And then we have Strawberry Kiwi. So Strawberry Kiwi is a really nice fruity one. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase it though. I feel like it's just a little too much fruit. Almost like that new like Fruity Explosion or something like that. The new shampoo and conditioner. It has like pear and apricot. Like it's just so fruity. Like I just can't do it. I need a little something with my fruitiness. So yeah, Strawberry Kiwi, just a little too fruity with that extra fruitiness from the strawberry and the kiwi. So I would not repurchase that one. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and stick with the hand care here. Let's go ahead and go through all of the hand soaps that I used. And the hand soaps, they do get used up by me, and downstairs in the kitchen, I have hand soaps that my mom and my brothers use. So I don't use all of these soaps by myself. Most of the body care I do though. The candles I do, the wallflowers I do, and stuff like that. But the hand soaps are mainly used by everyone. So the first one that we have here that my family loved, and that is Kitchen Lemon. This is Zesty Lemon, Sparkling Citrus, and Italian Bergamot. So it was right here, and then we used it up. So this was a really, really good zesty, citrusy lemon hand soap. My brother absolutely loved this one. Oh, it just smells so good. It smells so lemony, so fresh and clean. Yes, yes, yes. So totally would repurchase that one. I'll probably repurchase those probably soon. I'm not sure when. I almost purchased them during the hand soap sale, but I was like, we have a lot of hand soap still. So, but these are always around. Also, Kitchen Mandarin. This one is Sparkling Mandarin, Fresh Thyme, and Cedarwood. Oh, that orangey note is so good. Yes, yes, yes. So this one was also a very good one. This one was up to here, and we used it all the way down. My brother and my mom also loved this one. So yeah, the kitchen hand soaps at Bath & Body Works are super, super good. All right, next up from the little bake shop collection, we have Peach Prosecco Macaron and Strawberry Pound Cake. I loved this collection. So yes, same scent notes as I said before. So Peach Prosecco Macaron, this one was full, and we emptied this one out. And then Strawberry Pound Cake was right here, and then we did empty that one out. I love Strawberry Pound Cake and the hand soap. It's very strawberry. It has that kind of pound cake note still, that whipped cream. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a strawberry dessert, and it's amazing. And then the Peach Prosecco Macaron, definitely just like the Pocketback, it smells like a peach bakery. The peach note is super strong. Yeah, super good though. Vanilla cream, macaron cookie, and peach Prosecco. I feel like if it didn't have that Prosecco note, I feel like it may be a little bit better for me, a little bit more foodie gourmand-like, but that Prosecco really tones down the bakeryness. But yeah, it definitely smells like a bakery with these hand soaps, so I would totally repurchase Strawberry Pound Cake, and I don't think I would repurchase Peach Prosecco Macaron. All right, next up, we have the BU Bath & Body Works Valentine's Day Collection, and this is the scent Bubbly Rosé. This is Pink Sparkling Rosé, Sweet Blood Orange, and a splash of cranberry juice. So this one was right here, and then we ended up using it up. I used this up in February. It smells really, really good. I don't think I would repurchase it unless it came in like a Valentine's Day kind of packaging. But the Bubbly Rosé, it's not one of my favorite scents. I can really only tolerate it in the candle. And that's only when the candle is burning. When it's on cold, I cannot stand the candle. But it has that typical bubbly rosé type of vibe to it. You also get that sweet blood orange and the cranberry juice. So it's a nice kind of fruity, bubbly rosé scent. But again, I would not repurchase it unless it came with like some type of holiday packaging. All right, last hand soap here. This is the Sunshine and Lemons. This one is so good. It smells exactly like lemon head candy. It is super zesty and tangy and lemony, and it is so good. So this is actually from a new collection. I don't think it's in all stores yet, but this is one where you can kind of peel off the label here. And then you have a reusable dispenser. So I absolutely loved that about this. And this was $9.95. I think that's what I paid for it because I really just wanted to check it out. But yeah, so this is now a soap dispenser now that it is emptied out. So I can clean this out and put other soap in here, or just keep putting the Sunshine and Lemon soap in here. But I thought it was super cool. I feel like the label is super easy to take off and put back on here. And then you just pop it right back on. Super cool. Hopefully these show up at a bunch of more stores. It is a aluminum bottle, so it's not a plastic bottle or a glass bottle. It is aluminum. But I thought it was a really cool idea, and I would totally repurchase this, and I would repurchase the fragrance and the aluminum bottles again, just to have that extra refillable dispenser bottle, which I think is a great idea. Okay, next up here, let's go through another body care set that I really enjoyed. And that is going to be the Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. This is creamy cake frosting, rainbow sprinkles, and vanilla bean. So it was right here, and I ended up using all the way down to there. Love this scent. It just smells like vanilla cake frosting. It's absolutely amazing. You totally get that vanilla bean, that creamy cake frosting. It's so good. I really hope they bring this one back again this year. Absolutely love it. This one actually had like a red gel in it. Super cool. I love the baby blue top. It really matches this kind of 4th of July theme that they went with. I believe it was last year or 2 years ago. Absolutely loved this one. I would totally repurchase this. So I mixed that also with the Happy Birthday body lotion and the minis. So we have 2 of those. This one was full and I used it all the way up. And then this one was down to here, and I used that one up first. This says frosted vanilla. A lot of people just says it smells like Christmas cookies, and I totally agree with them. But the newer one in like the gray metallic packaging, that does not smell like Christmas cookies to me. That actually smells like vanilla frosting. But I absolutely loved this. It was so good. It smells exactly like Christmas cookies, and yes, it was absolutely amazing. So I would always repurchase the Happy Birthday products. I love them. And then I also used up the Vanilla Buttercream Hand Cream. So this one was super good. We got compliments on this hand cream like the day we bought it. So yeah, absolutely love this one. It smells just like vanilla buttercream. Doesn't really have much like a smell now because I did cut it open. It turned really like yellow, neon yellow. But yeah, super good hand cream. I would totally repurchase that one. And then with that combo, we also used Merry Cookie in the Mini Fine Fragrance Mist. So this is like caramel woods. It has almond biscotti, creamy cookie dough. Super delicious. It smells so good. So definitely had to pair that with the Happy Birthday stuff. And then I used the hot cocoa and cream. We emptied this one out. I wanted to pair this with that kind of cake stuff to add some chocolatiness. I love hot cocoa and cream. Please bring this out in the full size soon, Bath & Body Works. Please. This is like hot chocolate, marshmallow, maybe I think it's like a little bit of milk. So good. It's so creamy and milky and chocolatey. I love it. I think I got like 7 of these minis last year. Totally would repurchase these 2 sets. And then to add on to that cakiness, if I didn't want to go with a vanilla cake or a chocolate cake, we threw in the strawberry pound cake. So strawberry pound cake and the hand cream, we used that one up. Not much of a smell now, but we did empty that one out. Super fun. I would totally repurchase strawberry pound cake. And then the shower gel, it was right here. And we used it all the way up. So super good shower gel. Oh, that strawberry is so good. You literally get the strawberry, the pound cake, and the vanilla, the whipped cream. Oh, absolutely amazing. I totally love a strawberry pound cake. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Totally would repurchase that one. Okay, we have, let's see, we have another hand cream here in white pumpkin and chai. We went ahead and used this one up. I had the white pumpkin and chai, I think, body cream and fine fragrance mist that we did not use up. So we did use up the body or the hand cream. This one was a really good scent. I wish they would bring this one back. It's a nice white pumpkin scent, and that chai added like a little spiciness to it, but I would totally repurchase this one. Yeah, it definitely smells like a spicy pumpkin. Super, super good. And then we did empty, oh, I almost lost it. We emptied the Midnight Spell here in the body wash. This is Mystic Air, Moonlit Woods, and Crystal Amber. This came out for Halloween last year. It's such a good, to me, it smells like a kind of incensey, smoky, like men's cologne. It's absolutely amazing. It has like some depth to it. And I loved the packaging. Yes, so I absolutely love this. I repurchased so much of this. It was so, so good. And then we have the black tie here in the body spray. We used this up. So, okay, here are the scent notes. Aromatic sage, dark tonka bean, and rich sandalwood. Definitely woodsy. You get that darkness. You get that sage. It's very sophisticated men's scent. It's almost like a scent you would wear for like a specific time or a celebration or like a congratulatory dinner, maybe something like that. So black tie, love the packaging though with that holographicness. But I would not repurchase this one, not one of my favorite scents from the men's line. Okay, let's stick with some fragrance here. So we did empty out the mini cologne here in Marble. This one was down to here, so we just used the rest of it up. It's mixed really well with the deodorant that I was using, and I kind of just threw it on because most men's cologne, honestly, most of them just smell the same to me, so I just mixed this with black tie. Wouldn't repurchase Marble though, not one of my favorite scents. And then we have a couple perfume pens here. So we have Sunset Glow and the mini perfume. I don't think they brought out a full size, but I would have totally bought it back then if it was there. But for some reason in 2021, I only spent like 2 months shopping in 2021, and I kind of missed the perfumes. I didn't even really notice them. I don't know if there was any around at that time, but I was so happy to pick up the Sunset Glow and the mini perfume that next year, I think for summer semi-annual sale. But this is a really good, it has like cherry, it has a seltzer note, it has vanilla, it has a floral note, but this one smells really good. It just doesn't mix well with my body chemistry. Yeah, there's nothing left. It smells really, really good though. I love the cherry that's in here. I just wish it smelled good on me. So I would not repurchase Sunset Glow now that I know that it does not work on me. And then we also have the Into the Night mini perfume. Love this one. This one has, I think, raspberry. It has a mocha musk. It has patchouli. Oh, super strong, super perfumey. I love wearing this one at nighttime. I know Into the Night. I also love wearing this one kind of like around October, right around Halloween time. This is like one of my signature Halloween scents. It's super, super good. It's super strong. So yes, I love Into the Night. Woo! I keep dropping everything, gang. Okay, next up here. We're almost done here. Thank you so much for watching this video and sticking around with me till the end. So we went through some shampoo and some conditioner. So we did empty the daily shampoo here from the men's collection. This is lightly fragranced with lavender and sage. I really like the shampoo enough to where I did repurchase it already. So if you missed that haul not too long ago, I think I want to say I used a reward on it. So I got the shampoo and finally the daily conditioner in the men's line. So absolutely love this stuff. It works pretty good on my hair. Yeah, absolutely love it. The one tip that I got though with the conditioner is to leave a little bit of it in my hair. Don't wash it all out. And that has really been helping. It doesn't feel like as dry, but we still got to keep using it. But we did empty the shampoo and conditioner here in 1,000 Wishes. These were both like pretty much at the top. These take about 3 months for me to get through. This is Pink Prosecco, Sparkling Quince, Crystal Peonies, Gilded Amber, and Amaretto Cream. I definitely like the conditioner more than the shampoo. The conditioner smells better. The conditioner feels good. It feels moisturizing and slick. And I don't know, it just feels like good product that I'm using when I'm in the shower. So this one, it does not say moisturizing. So they did move to like the moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. But I would totally repurchase the conditioner. Not totally sold on the shampoo yet, or both of them together. But yeah, we're going to keep using them this year and see what happens. But I have purchased multiple ones, like I have Apple, the Vanilla Blooms, I think it's called, and then the Men. So I have purchased a few of them. All right, next up here we have Sweet Strawberry Scoop and the Antibacterial Hand Spray. I absolutely love this. It's strawberry, it's vanilla ice cream. It smelled so good in the antibacterial hand spray. I really hope they bring this one back this year. So this is when they had that kind of like paint stroke collection for summer. I think it was last year, 2022. So this came out 2 years ago. This one does expire April of 2024. So bam, we used it up before it expired. So yes, 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 so good. I would totally repurchase this one. It is so yummy in the hand sanitizer spray. Okay, then we went through some lip products. We finally went through some lip care products. So the first thing we have here is the Vanilla Hydrating Lip Balm. I loved this stuff. It was so nice, especially in this winter and springtime. So yes, we officially used this one all the way up. There is nothing left in here. So this is 0.14 ounces, but it takes forever to get through. So absolutely love this stuff though. I can't remember what I'm using up in May. I think it's Ice Lemon Pound Cake, but I absolutely love the lip balms. They're so moisturizing. I would totally repurchase this if I already didn't have so many of them. But the vanilla, totally recommend. All right, next up we have the Toasted Cherry Donut here in the lip gloss. On the website, it does say it's a lip oil, and it definitely does feel like a lip oil. Yeah, there's like barely any bit left in here. Yeah, it is barely any more is coming out, so it is pretty much done. But this I really, really enjoyed. At first, I wasn't really getting that donut. I wasn't getting a whole lot of that cherryness. It kind of just felt like a lip gloss / lip oil. But when I started using it towards like the midway point and towards the end, oh, it was so good. It smelled like a toasted eclair donut with like some cherry syrup. Absolutely amazing. So I'm even thinking about maybe repurchasing this one because it was absolutely so good. So if there's another lip sale and I see this one at the store, I think I'm going to try it out, which tells me that the strawberry pound cake one is probably really good as well. But totally loved this stuff. It was super good. So that is the Toasted Cherry Donut and the lip gloss / lip oil. So delicious. Okay. All right, last up, we got some candles, some wallflower refills, some car fragrance refills, and a concentrated room spray. So let's go over the concentrated room spray. We have raspberries and whipped vanilla. This one smells delicious. Oh, it is so strong. Oh, I love it. It is raspberries and whipped vanilla. That is it. The raspberry is so fresh, so tart, so juicy. The vanilla is so whipped, and it smells so creamy and so delicious. It just smells like a raspberry and whipped vanilla dessert. I absolutely love this one. Oh, so good. I think they brought this one back last year or this year, but I had this one, so I did not pick it up. But I think this would totally be a repurchase if it's in store right now, or if I seen it at the next concentrated room spray sale. That one was so good. Okay, in the car, we did use 2 of the strawberry pound cakes. So we emptied out these. They still smell pretty good in my car, but it's been 3 months and I am just ready to switch it up. So we are going to go ahead and throw in a different one for the next 3 months. But strawberry pound cake definitely did me good in the car. It smelled so good to just smell that strawberry, the pound cake, and the whipped cream. Oh, absolutely amazing. And I got the tip from my friend Cami from Cami's Corner. Put 2 of them in your car. It definitely helps out. And you got to use your air and your heat. I learned that too. I don't really like to use my air and my heat. I just roll the windows down. But yeah, the second you start pumping out that air and that heat, it definitely pumps that fragrance out. Okay, next up we have 4 Wallflower refills. These are all repurchases. I would totally rebuy these, and hopefully this year some of them come out. So the first one we have here is Tutti Frutti candy. So this one is Fruity and Happy. It is sweet jelly beans, mixed berries, and sugared lemon. I loved it in the Wallflower refill. It smelled super, super good. I loved the candy note that I was getting from it. You get the berries and the lemon. It wasn't like super, super strong, but I really could just smell that good berry, lemon, candy vibe just flowing through the kitchen. So Tutti Frutti candy is a repurchase every single year. That one was a 8 out of 10. All right, next up we have Hot Cocoa and Cream. Hot Cocoa and Cream is my #1 fragrance from Bath & Body Works. I still need to do my Hot Cocoa and Cream collection video. So this is a holiday favorite. It is decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. Talk about a creamy, vanilla, chocolatey marshmallow. Absolutely amazing. It is so good. It is like a cup of hot cocoa. It is so delicious. I absolutely love anything in Hot Cocoa and Cream. This one was a 10 out of 10 for me. All right, next up we have a Firecracker Pop. I really hope this one comes out this year in the Wallflower refill. It is red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. Let's see if these even have a smell. Oh, it still does smell so good. This one, I love the cherry note. You get that extra kind of like berry note and a citrusy note, but the cherry note is so good. So this one I had right here. So we just used the rest of that up. And then the other 2 were full. And then we have the caramel pumpkin swirl, which this one was up to here. So we used that much up. This one is warm and comforting. This is luscious caramel, ground cinnamon, rich brown sugar, and creamy vanilla. Really, really good fall scent. I loved the pumpkin note, the caramely note, and especially that rich brown sugar. That always adds like a good kind of sweetness to all of the fragrances for the holidays. So yeah, I hope this one comes back this year. It's a super good one. So that is caramel pumpkin swirl. Okay, so next up are the 3-wick candles. So in February, we did empty a hot pink cocoa. I'd say about 70% of these I burned all the way until I couldn't burn them anymore, and then I put them on my my candle lamp to get the rest of that fragrance out. So most of these, there's not much fragrance left in these, but the hot pink cocoa, I was not a fan of it last year when it came out for Candle Day. And when Valentine's Day came around and I started burning it again, oh, it caught me off guard. It was so good. So I was like, I'm so glad that I kept an extra one, and besides returning, because I returned a lot of that collection. It was that French toast, the caramel frappuccino, the white chocolate macadamia candle. I was not a fan of any of those, really, like honestly, but the hot pink cocoa, I'm so glad I kept one. So this is sweet ruby chocolate, whipped vanilla cream, and rainbow sprinkles. That raspberry really came out and mixed so well with that chocolate. I don't know where it came from, but all of a sudden in February, like it just, I think that's with candles and most fragrances, like not all fragrances, but some to me are seasonal and you got to find the right time to burn them. So Christmas time was not the right time. Valentine's Day is the right time for this candle for me. So that one, really, really good throw. It smelled so good. I would totally repurchase that one. All right, next up we have the Love Cotton Candy Champagne. This one is bubbly rosé, sweet strawberry, and pink sugar. I really love this one. The sugar and the berries is so strong in here, and you get a little hint of that bubbly rosé. So I'm really glad that the sugar and the berries is definitely the more prominent note. It smells so good. It threw it like an 8 out of 10. It was absolutely delicious. I absolutely loved this one. Loved the packaging, the red lid. Oh, I loved this collection. So yes, this one was super good. Awesome February candle. Another good February candle is the Raspberry Thumbprint. I loved this packaging, this red jar. It just screams Valentine's Day for me. So this is buttery shortbread, rich raspberry jam sprinkled with powdered sugar. Super good raspberry, kind of powdery sugar, almost like a raspberry thumbprint cookie. Definitely really imitates that. So this one was a really, really good one. The wallflower refill was kind of stinky at first, but when it was actually being warmed up in the plug, oh, it was so good. So this is one of those scents where you really have to burn it and use it to really know if you're gonna like it or not. But I did like that one, so that one I would repurchase. All right, next up, we have Iced Blueberry Biscotti. So this is a glass lid candle. This came out in 2021 for Christmas time. I was so glad to pick this up at Candle Day. The first Candle Day I ever purchased that in 2021 was so much fun. I feel like back then there was really like some hidden gems and some rainbow items and stuff that I really wish I would have picked up, but I was so new to Bath & Body Works that I didn't know what to look for. But this is sugared blueberry, sweet vanilla icing, and almond biscotti with brown sugar. Oh, I love the blueberry in here. It mixes so well with that brown sugar. It almost is like a pie crust almost. You get that almond, you get that vanilla icing. Oh, this one is absolutely delicious. It smells like a blueberry dessert. Love it, love it, love it. It has like this kind of like, almost like a bready note. So good. I would totally repurchase this one. So that is Iced Blueberry Biscotti. All right, and then we did go through a raspberry thumbprint and the single wick as well. This one was just as good as the 3-wick. Super raspberry, you definitely get that powdered sugar, that kind of like shortbread cookie. Love, love, love that one. Okay, and then in March, I went ahead and burned and emptied out a Radiant Red Maple. So this one, I was not a fan of this one, and then somehow it just came around, and this is like one of my most favorite candles now from Bath & Body Works. Oh, it is just so good. I loved the packaging. It looks beautiful when the candle is burning. So this is crisp Macintosh apple, smoky woods, and a hint of toasted marshmallow. Oh, it is so good. I get that smokiness for sure. You definitely get that marshmallow, and then you just add a little hint of that fruitiness from that juicy Macintosh apple. It is an amazing fall scent. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that I have a second one. Oh, it just smells so good. So Radiant Red Maple was a 10 out of 10. I would totally purchase like 4 more of these if it ever came back out. And I love the lid that came with this one. Like, looks like a little tree trunk. Okay, and then I also burned and emptied out a Lavender Marshmallow. This was from Candle Day in 2023. I loved this one. So good. So this is fluffy marshmallow, touch of lavender, and fresh vanilla bean, and that's what it is. It is a fluffy, creamy vanilla marshmallow with a touch of lavender. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that marshmallow is so good in here. So yeah, this one is definitely a repurchase. This one was a 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely loved the purple wax. Loved the packaging. Yes, everything about this candle was a 10 out of 10. Loved that one. And then I did burn through a Top Shelf Elf. Loved this one. This one had like that green wax. This is also from Candle Day 2023. So this just says billions of toys in just 1 year. Yes, sometimes even elves need a little boost of energy. Oh, it's actually a really, really good candle. It reminded me and a lot of other people of kind of like this Red Bull type of fragrance. So very kind of citrusy, very Red Bull-like, it just smells energizing. I absolutely loved the scent that I got out of this. It's citrusy. It's so good. Oh, I absolutely love it. So this one would totally be a repurchase. And then the next one here, I cannot find my lid, but this is the Gingham Gorgeous. Beautiful pink wax. This one I had a little trouble with. It always wanted to be like a little sooty, and it always wanted, like the wax pool always wanted to be dirty. So I had to fix that up a little bit. But this is Pink Strawberry Peach Nectar Peony Blooms. Really good spring candle. I'm so glad that they did not discontinue this. Hopefully they bring the candle back, because this candle is absolutely beautiful. I think it smells amazing. It's a good fruity floral. I would totally repurchase Gingham Gorgeous, but I do have another one. Same packaging. I absolutely love that one. Okay, the last two candles that we are going to be going through here from my project Use It Up, they are some Easter candles. So we did go ahead and go through the Happy Easter Daffodil Daydreams. I just love this packaging. And then we have that bunny, absolutely adorable. It came with like this kind of mint green lid. Now this one also gave me a little bit of trouble here. It definitely wanted to be a little sooty and the wax wanted to be, you know, a little dark. But I did clean this one up as well a little bit. All I really do is take like some cotton rounds. You can take toilet paper, paper towels, anything that could absorb something. And what you do is if you just dip it into the candle wax and take some of that wax out, you can clean that. You can by taking like the paper towel or whatever you're using and clean up like the black sooty parts, and you can take some wax out if the wick, like the flame is a little too low. Just take a little bit of that wax out and the flame will get a little bit higher and your candle will perform a little bit better. So that's what I had to do with this one, but I absolutely love the fragrance. It's a super light floral kind of marshmallowy scent. So we have whipped marshmallow, pastel clouds, and sweet daffodil. It's definitely sweet. It has a hint of that floral, and it also has that kind of fluffy, creamy, marshmallowy note. Super good. I give this one a 7 out of 10. I would totally repurchase this one. I love this candle. All right, last candle here. We have sweet carrot cake. So yes, we finally burned through the sweet carrot cake. This one was a no-brainer. I had to burn this one until it was gone. 10 out of 10. This is like my favorite candle out of my spring project Use It Up Empties. Absolutely love this one. I love the navy blue jar. Just absolutely love it so much. It came with a bunny lid. Everything about this candle is amazing. It is so good. It's so spicy. It's so cakey. So we have sweet cream cheese frosting, fluffy carrot cake, and cinnamon spice. You definitely get a lot of that cinnamon spice, but you do get that carrot cake and a little bit of that cream cheese. It's absolutely amazing. So this one is a repurchase every year. It is a 10 out of 10. It throws and projects every single year. And this is one of my crated candles. So I did buy 6 or 7 of these this year. It is so, so good. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have stuck around this long, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So I had a lot of fun using up these products for February, March, and April. And I'm gonna have even more fun using up my May products. So check out that video tomorrow morning. It will be up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My project Use It Up for May, for summer. I cannot wait. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great night and I will see you in the next one.